Okay, here we go. Let's finish rest of the practice test here. Now, the graph of the parabola is shown here. Which one represents this formula? Parabola. Easy. Again, always find the vertex. That's the first thing that you have to do. This one is at -2, 3. So, let's find vertex here. -2, -3. So that's not going to be the answer. This one has what? +2, 3. That's not going to be the answer. This one is a +2, -3. That's not going to be the answer. This one has a -2, 3. That's the answer. This is easy. This is algebra 1 question. Yeah. Menu 3, 2. Do you have any question about question number 13? I hope not. Question number 14. I think this is one of the hardest question, and every single year on the ACP, I see this question. Brianna has planted a rectangular shaped garden that has an area of 72 square feet. She wants to create a walkway of uniform width around the garden. If the outside dimensions of the walkway are 12 feet by 18 feet, how wide is the walkway? I mean, who cares about this? But we gotta do, so let's do this. So this is x. This is x. Okay. So we are trying to find the wide. We are trying to find like x. Okay. That's our goal. Again, since x cannot be negative number, since it is a real life question here, we do not know the entire area of this one. So what we're gonna do is, but we know the area of this inside here, which is 72. So what we're gonna do is, let's say this one is the base and this one is the height, okay? Base times height is gonna be 72. That's the formula for the rectangle, okay? So we have a small problem. What is our base gonna be? Here, if you look at this, here to here is gonna be 12 feet, right? And here to here is x, here to here is another x, which means here to here is gonna be 12 minus 2x, right? And again, here to here is gonna be 18 minus 2x, because we have a x here and x here, and here to here is 18. So basically 18 minus 2x and what? 12 minus 2x is equal to 72, the area. So we have a small problem. We have to solve for x here, and it's just time consuming. It's not difficult once you know how to set it up. If you don't understand, just memorize how I set this one up, and on the test you're gonna have most likely exactly same question, just different number. So just set it up. 18 times 12. Oh, come on, my brain does not work and now I have to do it. Let's do some mental math here. 18 times 12, 216, I believe. 18 times -2 is going to be 36x. -2 times 12 is going to be -24x. -2 times -2 is going to be +4x squared is equal to 72. Easy. So if you simplify this, it's going to be, let me put this one here, 4x squared. Let's combine this. -50, 60. X plus 216 is equal to 72, right? And again, it's so easy, just time consuming. Whenever you do math, just think math is easy, not complicated. I mean, I know many of you do not agree with me. Wait a second, 216 minus 72. plus 144. Okay, now at this point, actually not at this point, like what you could do was at this point here that I've highlighted, you can actually put this one into the graph and find x-intercept, because if you put this one into the graph, you're gonna have something like this, and the positive x is gonna be your solution. Okay, that's gonna be your solution. And or if you think you want to come to at this point like here, that's fine as well. If you graph it, you're gonna get exactly same graph here, and again positive x-intercept is gonna be your solution. But if you want to do it by hand, well then there's a way that you can do. First of all, before we factor this, let's divide by 4. There's a way that you can do. Okay, so it's gonna be x squared minus 15x plus 36 is equal to 0. I can do this. I can do this only because the other side is equal to 0, because I'm not changing anything here. Now let's do this one by one. 36 and negative 15. What's a two number combination that can actually give me this one? Yeah, negative 12 and negative 3. Oh, even though my brain is not functioning very well, I can do this. Oops. Never mind. This one is the two positive answers. So x is gonna be positive 12, x is gonna be 3. So our answer is gonna be one of these two, 12 or 3. The problem is this entire thing is 12, so x cannot be equal to 12. Because obviously if x is equal to 12, it does not make sense, because this is 12, this is 12, then that's only 24. But here to here is 18, so 12 does not make sense. Which means x should be equal to 3. That's how you put. Or you can put 3 here. That's up to you. I wish I could explain this one more carefully, but I'm sick. I'm sorry. That's my excuse. I don't like excuse, but that's all. Here you go. Question. Excuse me. Oh, God. Find the solution to the inequality. I think I already explained. This one, you can graph it and find x-intercept. That's fine. I mean, before you graph it, I mean, you have to do this, right? Minus 8x squared, minus 15 here. So this one cancels away. Negative 6x squared plus 5x plus 6 is greater than or equal to 0. So either you can graph it, because if you graph it, you're gonna have something like graph like this. And I don't know where it's gonna be shaded, in the inside or outside, but based on this, you're gonna just choose these two x-intercepts, and like you're gonna do either this or the other way around. That's totally up to you. But another way is you can actually do it by hand. Never mind. I don't think I taught you this one. Yeah, you have to really graph it. What should I do? Okay, I'll just graph it. Because I don't have a calculator, I'm gonna do it mental math. Because I'm not gonna get exact point, but I will give you an idea what you're gonna get. Since it's a negative, I'm gonna have this one. Some graph, something like this. Since x is greater, I believe I'm gonna have it's gonna be shaded outside. So, which means it's gonna be this way, like that. So I'm gonna have, my answer is gonna be either C or D, not A and B. Okay? Just I do not know what these points are. I don't know. So it's gonna be x is less than or equal to this point, and x is greater than or equal to this point. This one, okay? The other one. Yeah, this point. Alright, next question. Oh, changing this standard form into the vertex form. It's easy, right? As you know, first you have to set up the parentheses. So he did it right here. And second, you have to take this one out. Yep. So he did it good. Next, you have to add and subtract b over 2 squared, which means negative 8 over 2 squared, which is plus 16 and minus 16. So it has 2x squared minus 8x plus 16 minus 16. The thing is, yeah, he made a mistake at step 3. It's because, not because negative 16 is outside. Here's the reason. Now, if you want to take this negative 16 outside, you remember if there's a number in front of the parentheses here, you have to multiply. In this case, you have to multiply by 2. So it's going to be 2x squared minus 8x plus 16 plus 37. Negative 16 times 2 is going to be negative 32. But he put negative 16. He did not multiply. So, yeah, this, even though we say on the step 3. Very easy, right? Question number 17. Ooh, it's so easy question. It's a long division, right? X minus 1 divide by. You know what, guys? Believe it or not, I miss you guys so much. Oh, now do you see this one, x to the 4th power, x to the 3rd power, but it doesn't have an x squared or x? So what you have to do is plus 0x squared plus 0x minus 2. You might want to do it like this. Otherwise, it's going to be super confusing. Because this will not change anything. Okay? Just remember, this one doesn't have an x squared or x here. Just x cubed. That's why I put this. So that later, it can be more convenient. You will understand what I'm doing, like when I'm actually going over this one. First, I want to get rid of 3x to the 4th power. So I have to multiply with this number. So I'm going to multiply with 3x cubed. Because 3x cubed times x is going to be 3x to the 4th power. 3x cubed times negative 1 is going to be negative 3x cubed. Okay? Again, here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract it, which means I'm going to switch all the sign here. So let's do this. This one gets excuse me, cancels away. Negative x cubed plus 3x cubed is going to be positive 2x cubed. You bring it down, plus 0x squared. Next, if I want to get rid of 2x cubed, I'm going to do plus 2x squared. So 2x squared times x is going to be what? 2x cubed. If you multiply this, that's going to be negative 2x squared. Remember, if you, at this point, you're going to subtract it, which means you're going to change the old sign here. This will cancel away. 0 plus 2. Now, do you see why I put 0 here? 2x squared. If you don't put 0x squared at this point, you can be screwed so much because of this. Because you're going to do something with this negative 2. So, we're done with this. Let's do one more. We have a 2x squared, so what I'm going to do is plus 2x here, okay? Again, 2x times x is what? 2x squared. 2x times negative 1 is minus 2x. Again, change the sign. This one will disappear. It's going to be 2x. I used to have negative 2 here, okay? I think it's the last step here. I'm going to multiply by positive 2 here. Because positive 2 times x is 2x. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. And if you change the sign, oops. At this point, we don't have a remainder. That's amazing. So, that's it. Now, do you see this? That's going to be a quotient. which is C. And again, if you have a remainder, let's say let's say you have a remainder of like something like 3, okay? 3, right? In that case, what you have to do is it's gonna be equal to 3 over this one, okay? 3 over x minus 1. That, you have to put it like that here, okay? Only if it has a remainder. But this time, it didn't have one. So, beautiful. Question number 18. Oh, guys, you know, like this one, you're gonna have like 2 solutions always, right? And you have to check for extraneous solution. But this one, you can actually put this one into the end solve. If you put this one into the end solve, then you will get like always right answer, and you can put this one in here. But I'll teach you how to do it by hand. Now, this one, we don't have anything in front of, like, in front of or backside of this absolute values. So you can just take it away. 3q plus 27 is equal to positive or negative 6q minus 9. Okay, case 1. Oh, let me speed up because I don't want to waste too much time on this. 6q minus 9 negative 3q is equal to what? Negative 36. Q is equal to 12. Case 2. Same thing. 3q plus 27 is equal to negative 6q plus 9. If you do it, it's going to be 9q. Yeah, you might want to ask, like, why am I going too fast? It's because I'm dying right now. Like, just want to finish it quickly. Oh, it's 18. Yeah, my brain is not functioning very well. And q is equal to negative 2. So your answer is gonna be one of these two. What you have to do is you have to plug this one back in, like here. You want to plug this back in and see if it is true or not. So let's say one of them is true answer, one of them is fake answer. Let me try negative 2 first, because that's the easiest, I guess. It's gonna be what? Negative 6 plus 27 is equal to 21. Yep, that's a fake. And that's a true. And so answer is gonna be 12 here. Okay. Last question. Oh, finally. The picture is placed so based on this information in the diagram, which expression represents the area of the border? So you're trying to find area of this border, okay? It's simple. What you have to do is you have to find area of this entire box first. This entire box first. Subtract area of this small box. So if you set it up, x squared plus 5x plus 1, base times height, 3x minus 2. So let's find this one first. Let me do it here. So x times 3x is 3x what? Cube. X squared times negative 2 is what? Negative 2x squared. 5x times 3x is what? 15x squared plus 15x squared. It's gonna be negative 10x. Oops, I'm gonna be no space. Plus 3x minus 2. And if you simplify this, it's gonna be what? 3x cubed plus 13x squared minus 7x minus 2. That's the first one, okay? Let's find the area of the second one, which is x squared minus 1 times 2x. Oh, it's simple. It's going to be 2x cubed minus 2x, okay? So what I have to do is simple. Here, I'm going to put this one here. 3x cubed plus 13x squared minus 7x minus 2 minus the smaller one, which is 2x cubed minus 2x. That will give us area of this outside. So if you distribute, it's going to be 3x cubed plus 13x squared minus 7x minus 2 negative 2x cubed plus 2x. Just be careful here because I can see, because of this one, I can see a lot of you will make a mistake here. Negative times negative become positive, right? Let's see what we can combine together. We can combine this and this. What else? We can combine this and this. And that's it. What the heck? What's wrong with my iPad? So 3x squared minus 2x squared is going to be cube is x cubed plus 13x squared. Negative 7x plus 2x is going to be minus 5x, and we have a minus 2 here. So our answer is going to be D here. I hope this helped, and if you have any question, just send me a reminder. I will answer this question.